Swami Paramahansayogananda on procrastination, overcome delay with divine will. Procrastination and the power of will. Swami Yogananda often said that the greatest battle in life is not with the outside world, but with one's own inertia and unwillingness to act. Do not wait for your willpower to be built up. Start now to act with will, he urged. Procrastination, in this light, is not merely a time management flaw. It is a spiritual obstruction. Swami Yogananda taught that the soul, in its pure state, is full of vitality and divine initiative. However, the ego, through fear, habit, and laziness, stifles this divine impulse. By taking immediate action, even imperfectly, the devotee can cut through the fog of hesitation. According to Swami Yogananda, the will is a divine gift, and we strengthen it not by waiting for inspiration, but by moving forward regardless of mental resistance. When one acts with firm intention, the cosmic energy begins to flow more abundantly, fueling further progress. Laziness, a disease of the will. In his lessons on Raj Yoga and practical spirituality, Swami Yogananda didn't mince words about laziness. He called it an obstacle to success and a disease of the will. Procrastination, in this deeper sense, is not an innocent delay, it is a symptom of spiritual lethargy. Swami Yogananda explained that those who indulge in laziness allow their mental and spiritual muscles to atrophy. He recommended consciously choosing to perform the most difficult or undesirable task first, as a way of training the will to obey the higher self, not the whims of the body or mind. The body and the mind are your servants, he said, but if you let them rule you, they become your masters. True freedom, he emphasized, comes when you can command your body and mind to act, regardless of comfort or mood. Laziness, when seen through Swami Yogananda's eyes, becomes a spiritual enemy, not just a lifestyle choice. Time is God in disguise. To Swami Yogananda, time was not a neutral factor, it was sacred. Every day in your life is important. Time left unused is lost forever, he said. He often reminded students that human life is short, and each moment not directed towards spiritual growth is a missed opportunity to reunite with God. Procrastination, then, is not merely putting off work, it is postponing one's reunion with the divine. He warned that the ego always tries to delay the soul's progress by convincing it there will be a better moment tomorrow. But in truth, the present is the only moment that belongs to us. In the Divine Romance, he wrote about the tragedy of a life half-lived, occupied with trivial distractions and neglected duties. He urged disciples to use their time to meditate, serve, and grow inwardly. In his vision, a disciplined, purposeful life is not rigid, it is sacredly aligned with God's will. Discipline as a path to inner harmony. Swami Yogananda held that self-discipline was not harshness, but harmony. Success should be measured by the yardstick of happiness, by your ability to remain in peaceful harmony with cosmic laws, he taught. Procrastination disrupts this harmony. It creates friction between what we know we should do and what we allow ourselves to delay. This inner conflict, according to Swami Yogananda, produces mental restlessness and discontent. On the other hand, a disciplined mind, one that calmly carries out its duties without complaint, becomes an instrument of divine peace. He compared such discipline to music. When the notes of life are played in rhythm with spiritual intention, the result is a symphony of joy. He encouraged practitioners to develop daily habits that reflected higher truths: early rising, meditation, regular study, and acts of kindness, all of which were antidotes to procrastination. The more we align our habits with our spiritual aspirations, the less room procrastination has to creep in. Indecision, the mind's great saboteur. Indecision, in Swami Yogananda's view, was a subtle destroyer of peace and progress. Indecision is a prison. Make a decision and stick to it. Even a wrong decision is better than none, he advised. Behind much of our procrastination lies an unwillingness to commit, a fear of making the wrong choice or facing discomfort. But Swami Yogananda taught that God respects action. It is better to move forward, correct as needed, and learn from experience than to stand still in fear. He often encouraged his disciples to develop Nishchaya Buddhi, the resolute intellect, which is free from confusion and hesitation. Once a decision is made in alignment with higher principles, one must follow it through with energy. Spiritual life, he said, is a battlefield. Be calmly active and actively calm, he taught, reminding us that divine courage is born in the act of choosing and moving forward, not in waiting for ideal circumstances. From delay to divine victory. Ultimately, procrastination delays our soul's victory. Swami Yogananda's entire life was a testimony to purposeful, God-directed action. From his youth, when he ran away to the Himalayas in search of saints, to his tireless work establishing self-realization fellowship in the West, he showed what it meant to live with divine dynamism. He urged all seekers to possess the determination of a lion and the patience of a saint. The delay caused by procrastination is not harmless. It erodes self-trust, weakens will, and dims the light of inner joy. But the good news, Swami Yogananda taught, is that divine energy is always available to those who sincerely try. Each day, each hour, we can choose anew to overcome delay and move forward in love, truth, and action. With meditation, prayer, and will, we can transform our days from passive existence to joyful unfoldment of the soul's true purpose.